So this video is just a tutorial for new players trying to figure out how to implement or how to use augments. What augments do, if you open up your character sheet with C, you'll see there's 14 slots. Each slot corresponds to a piece of gear. If you open up your piece of gear, you can actually add an augment slot. When you get something new, like my helmet for example, there's no slot. So I'm going to show you guys how to add the slot and how to implement the augment. Start off by going to the GTN, type in MK10. Now I would just get the MK10s. You can get the lower levels, but then you'll have to upgrade them. If you get the 10, they're backwards compatible with every augment. So it's easier and it's going to be more cost effective just to get these. I already have one in the mailbox, so I'm not going to buy it. But if you wanted to buy it, buy item, and yes. The next thing you'll need is the augment. Item modification, augment, and then you pick your augment. Personally, again, just because it's cost effective and I think it's just the best way to go, honestly, because you can level up so fast. I would get one of these. Right now they're running 25,000, so you just find one that corresponds to the stats that you want. So they'll have endurance and then a primary stat, whether it's alacrity or accuracy, so on. And then eventually when you have the money, you can buy one of these. Now don't pay $10 million for it. They're in the low 3s, I think. But you'll notice the endurance is bumped up, the primary stat is bumped up, and it's adding power. So these are best in the slot when you can afford these. For me, I was starting out and I didn't have a lot of money. I would get as many MK10 kits as I could, and then start buying as many of these as I could. And then eventually, when you have the money, you upgrade them to the legendaries one at a time, because they do cost a lot of money. So we'll buy a cheap one right now. In this case, it is 65 endurance and 96 alacrity. So I'll buy that. And now I'll go over to my mailbox, and here we go. I now have the MK10 kit and the augment. Run over to, this is an item modification station. They're all over Fleet. You can get one in your ship, or in this case, I'm on my Stronghold. Open it up, and I'll click in the workbench. I'll go down to my helmet, click on that, add augment slot. Now, it's automatically populated the MK10. If it didn't, you can just click the drop box and go down. Buy augment slot. Now what that did was it created the slot in the helmet. There it is. Now I can drop in my augment, and that's it. You can go around and do this to all your gear, and this will give you a nice increase in stats. And then over time, as you have money, you can upgrade to your legendary. And that'll give you even bigger bump in stats. That extra power 14 times around, that's huge. I hope this video was helpful. If you liked it, consider dropping a thumbs up and subscribing for more content. Thank you.